can see. Yeah. Well, I'm basing it off the fact that. Well, okay. The clue said there was 8 days to crack 8 safes. That's not a safe. So I'm guessing maybe it's not a date, but I figured why not try it, right? Oh, I get 5 coins now. That's nice. But since I had the steps, I figured, well, let's just go out there and do it. Let's try it. But yeah, I have no idea what that... I don't remember seeing anything that tells me any clue about that combination, but I could be wrong. All right, the trading post, the shrine. I don't have any items to trade. The trading post seems weird to me because... it's because I always do this first. It's the first thing I do is come out here. So... the trading post when you first come out here is kind of useless because you never have any items to trade. I'm going to do the shrine. Did I miss anything my first time in here? I didn't really walk around the edges. I guess if you have a ton of steps and get items, you know, then you can come back out and trade them. But I don't know. It always seems... All right. Making an offering of coins may result in bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last several days. Okay. I'm going to give him all my coins. I'm going to see what that does. The blessing of the gardener. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool. Blessing duration 3 days. Okay. All right, the part of the bedroom storeroom. I would like a key. I don't have any keys. All right, the reading nook, the pantry, the courtyard. I don't like that one this early. I mean, it's a great one, but... do the reading nook. Let's get another key. Zoe, you're gonna lock yourself in here again? Alright, the library, the den, or the corridor. Let's do the den. No. Ooh, security. Or 2 items. Do security. Although this hasn't been that useful lately. Honestly, the reason I really love security is if I have an upgrade card. But I haven't had the opportunity to really use this all that much. No. Let's go south. Let's see what's down here. Give me like the vault or something. Give me the vault. I'll do the closet since it's cut off anyway. I'll get the 2 items. Okay. Courtyard, chapel, spare room. Let's do the spare room. Bedroom, pantry, parlor. All right, now I'll do the parlor. Let's get the gems. Ooh, and the magnifying glass. Nice. Okay. The box with the false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. So if those are both true, this would have to be a lie. The black box is not empty. So if this was lying, this would also be lying, which means This would be true, and this is where the gems would be. But that would make this true, which is a contradiction. So this has to be true. Which means this one's true. Which means this one's false. But wait up, that doesn't really tell us anything. That doesn't tell us which of these ones would be in here. Wait up, did I misunderstand this? The black box is not empty. This could be true, which would make this true, which would make this false. Which makes this empty, but that doesn't tell us which one is of these. Oh no, that means the gems are in here, right? Yeah. Okay. Corridor, hallway. I guess the hallway, it's the only one that really makes sense. What do we got down here? Utility closet. Okay, now that helps with security. Because I can turn off all the keypads, which I haven't done in a while. All right, let's see if I remember how to work this. You need to turn them all purple. I did this a few days in a row and it made it really easy. All right, how do I make this one purple? There we go. No. This one needs to be red. All right. This one was red, this one was blue. So this one needs to be red. And this one needs to be red. Then this one needs to be red. And this one needs to be red. And then this one just turns purple. Right? Oh yeah, keycard entry system off. That's right, the keycard entry system is really easy. It's the puzzle for the rest of it that's different. All right, so you were saying on the back side, there's the gears when you run into it. But there's a way, there's something you need to do with those? Man, I don't remember that. I don't have a shovel. Locked doors this far south? That's annoying. Oh, okay. Then yes, because I already made it. Remember, you were here last time when I did the basement, I think, when I was down the basement. I got all the way up to the antechamber, got the basement key, and did all that pushing of the boxes and everything. All right, pantry goes south, corridor goes east, courtyard. I want to go east. So I must have done it. I don't remember how. I honestly don't remember how what I did exactly with it. The garage. Ooh. I don't know if that's really useful. Hey, do I even have the car keys? Do I have the car keys? I don't remember. I don't think I do. I had them yesterday. I had the car keys yesterday. But opening the garage, I don't know if it really does anything for me anymore. Because that's how I got out to the tool shed. The billiard, if I do this, the foundation is the only way north. Whereas the western hall, let us go north and south. Locksmith, pantry, chapel. Let's do the pantry. Let's get the coins and the fruit. Okay. Yes, I have. I just don't remember how. I'd have to go back and watch. Library, bunk room, kitchen. I guess do the bunk room just in case I get a bonus for bedrooms, because none of these really do anything for me. I don't really have the coins for kitchen. Library, can't draft anything. I've already looked at all the books in there. I guess the bunk room? Sometime. Ooh. 2 bananas. Okay. Observatory, I guess. Alright, how many stars do I have? The sale. Everything is 50% off today. Okay. And a key. Secret passage, dark room. I turned off the dark room though, but I've already done that once before, and I think I got screenshots of everything in there. Let's do the courtyard. Ooh, 4 gems, okay. I don't have a shovel, unfortunately. There's not one out here either. Commissary, another courtyard, or the library. Do I do courtyard back to back? Sure. Maybe there'll be a shovel in here. Oh, there's a sledgehammer. Okay. Let's go this way, I guess. Another courtyard. I could go 3 for 3. I'd get a bunch of keys from the garage. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea, since I am this far north. Yeah, why not? But again, I don't know if this is really useful, because this just leads out to the outer room, right? I don't want to walk out there, because that'll cost steps. Is there anything else out there besides that? I mean, you can access this area from the other way, right? You don't need to open this. Running back down to the basement. Oh, you know, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. You can basically get back to the entrance hall in like 2 steps. Or 3 steps. And it gives you access to the tool shed if you want to exchange things. I didn't think of that. I always thought about going back down to the entrance hall. Okay. Okay. Super interesting. Alright, well, I'm not going out there because I don't have any reason to. At the moment. Ooh, drawing room. Do that one. Come on, give me the vault and the coat check. That's all I want. It's the vault and the coat check. Walk-in closet, 4 items. The pool. If I do this, the only way to get more rooms is to go north from here. If I do this, I can go north and east. Same with this one. It was the pump room last time that I emptied stuff out in. That's what it was. I have the gems, why not? So that gets us to the foundation. I hate the coins count as an item. Go into the closet here. Have a key, gem, sleep mask, and two. Yeah, I know. It seems like a bit of a waste almost. All right, this would end the day. This would end the day. So the passageway is really the only way to go. Master bedroom. Have I been in the master bedroom before? Sauna. Tomorrow you'll start the day with 20 extra steps. Have I been in the master bedroom before? There are no entries. I don't think I've ever been in there. The 20 extra steps seems pretty good, but there are plenty of days where I don't use all my steps anyway, so I'm not sure about that. Pile of 4 coins. Yeah, I think I might do the master bedroom. Will that end the day? Will that end the day? No, because we can go north from both the passageway and the drawing room. So I'm going to do the master bedroom. Just because I've never been in here. Ooh, another puzzle. Maybe I can add to my allowance. What have we got here? Herb. The controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Okay. Well, I already knew that. Letters... Purple book. What is this? Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know. Thank you, Uncle Herbie. Why does he have a cannon in his room? 2 of them. I have to wonder about that letter. I know, right? I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know. I don't, not just 1, but 2. I have 1 cannon in my bedroom, not 2 though. 2 seems a little excessive. I mean, this letter's so short, I don't know if it's useful, but hey, why, it doesn't hurt to screenshot anything. Master bedroom letter. All right. Moral High Box. Fun for the family. Were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island of Morajah as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who value the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajah box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajah boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Okay. I'm already saving it. Why not? All right. So this one. All right. So we need to get the white to the corners. How do we do that? Okay. Wait, does pressing only the white ones ever do anything? Yes. This will change these two. This will change these two. This will change a bunch of these. This will change these two. This will change these two, but I want to change this one. Ooh. Oh, nice. More allowance. I'm up to like 7 coins a day now. Ooh, a book. It's the Red Prince again. Is this the same Red Prince book that was in the nursery? To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me. Ever grateful, Mary. That's my mom, right? What does this say down here? P.S. They made me change the ending of course as you predicted. I think this might be the same one. There was a red prince who sat, unless this is the one with the original ending, who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down as if he was ever outside when the clouds were around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed. Maybe you can guess with the clues what we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Is that it? I think that's the same. What about this? He's got a train on his thing. He's wearing red. Is that Herbert? Is that a young Herbert? All right. I think that's everything in here. That's Simon with mom and dad. I'm Simon, right? That's me? And that's Mary? Or is that his brother Simon? Because didn't Herbert also have a brother Simon? You know, the family names have really confused me a lot of the time. All right, there's the family crest. That's the same one that's in the wine cellar. He's got these 2 big swords up here. These are like fantasy World of Warcraft type swords. They're gigantic. All right. I think that's everything in here. Wait up. Can you open these drawers? No. Can you move that? What's that there? All right, where are we going? We need to go back to the passageway and up to the drawing room there. Okay. Wait up, no. North. All right, courtyard, great hall, 7 locked doors, pump room. So I could drain the pool again. I could try to drain the reservoir again. I could try to drain the fountain again. Or actually not again, for the first time. Let's do it. Let's mess with this again. Okay, so it did keep the levels from last time. It did keep the levels from last time. So I'm very curious. So the kitchen faucet now works. I wonder if that's just a clue for how to do the puzzle, or if that actually does anything. So I want to drain the reservoir down to nothing, but where do I put these 2 extra things? These 2 extra levels of water. Everything else is full. The only thing I can think of is to put it over here, but this doesn't connect to anything. This connects down here, but then you can't interact with anything over here. So there must be some other thing that I'm missing with this reservoir, extra reservoir over here. Because none of these pipes come over here to it. Is there something else that I haven't found yet that attaches it to that? I'm not sure. But I think this has enough to completely drain the fountain. I can just put all the fountain water over here in the reservoir. So how do I do that? Fountain water comes over here to this one. So if I just take all the water out of these two and put it back in the reservoir. I've been in the boiler room a long time ago. It's been forever. That was maybe like my second stream, I think. So it's been a long time since I've been in the boiler room. Like I think it popped up once today. And I didn't select it because it wasn't attached to anything, because the last time I figured it out, I remember like being able to push steam to different areas, but the rooms that it affected had to be attached to it, right? At least that was my understanding. So it didn't do anything. Yeah, it's often a pain to connect power from the boiler room to the pump room. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming there was something like that. Okay. So now I want to pump out the fountain into these. And see what that does. I'm very curious. And I have a ton of steps, so I can make it back out to the front. Hey, no, yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't give anything away. I mean, just telling me there's an upgrade, like, okay. Like, I think that's kind of obvious. All right, so now what I want to do, I want to move more of this one out to the reservoir. Oh no, I need to reverse this. And then that should fill up this one, then I'll flip it over to that, and that should take it down to 0, I think. Once I do this. Yeah, okay. So the fountain is completely empty now. All right, so now we can go back to the drawing room, go north a bit, because I still have a ton of steps. So there's no point in going all the way back out to the front just yet. Oh, you know, I probably should have drained the pool and got all those coins. I don't know. I don't know what I would use coins on today. If I had a store, maybe I'll do it. All right, the boudoir, the solarium. That would kind of end the day. These are all going to end the day. Let's redraw. The vault! The vault! It takes 3 gems, though. Darn it. Bedroom's the only option. There's no chest. Yeah, no chest. Okay. All right, the boudoir again, which would end the day, basically. We could do another quarry yard, or we could do the dining room. Let's just do the dining room. Once I open that door, this dinner will be served. If I can open the door. Should be able to. I have keys. The weight room, that sucks. Chapel, I do have coins. Or the commissary. Let's just do the chapel. Do I have to go here first? I guess so. There it is. We'll get it on the way back. Is there any coins down here? I still need to figure out the chess pieces. I need to spend time figuring that out. Ooh, the attic. Oh, I don't have the gems for it. Terrace or the billiard room. Terrace doesn't quite end the day because we can go east. That doesn't really help us. I don't really... I guess the billiard room? Alright, 3. Wait up, what? I don't ever remember seeing the bullseye. Wait up, what does that do? I don't ever remember seeing that. That's never been there before. What does that mean? Is it like 4 squared or something? 4 plus 4? Oh, it's doing it twice, so maybe it's 8? Nope, that's not it. Is it dividing? It's not dividing. Is it multiplying? It's not multiplying. Oh, I guess it is. Did I miss something on the bullseye? Alright, so this would be 1 plus 3 is 4. Are we doing 16 again? We are doing 16 again, okay. 5 minus... What? Or are we multiplying this first? 25 minus 15 is 10? Okay. That's interesting. I don't ever remember that being there before. Alright, secret passage, workshop, or the office. Secret passage doesn't actually get us anywhere. The workshop doesn't get us anywhere. The office doesn't get us anywhere. It's kind of a waste. These ones require gems. So I guess we're going to the workshop. Let's see what letter is carved into the thing. Oh. S again. S again. Can I combine anything? I doubt it. Oh, you can't do the magnifying glass and metal detector. I've never seen that combo before. I mean, today's the first stream I've ever been able to combine anything. The first time it was the shovel and the metal detector. What is this thing? A rather crude burning glass can light candles and ignite fuses. Huh. I know there's a room outside in the extra room, the outside room, that sometimes has TNT in it and says, oh, this is dangerous or whatever. So I'm assuming we're going to have to blow something up at some point. All right. What day is it? It is day 32. All right. Let's write down that the letter was S in the workshop today. I'm wondering if that has to do, like it's a clue for the letters for the drawings, which I've already solved, so it might be nothing at this point, but it might be a clue to something else. Where did you get the light bulb if that's made from the metal detector and a magnifying glass? Yeah, who knows, maybe it was just lying around. There's all these extra parts over here. Actually, there's a light bulb right there. There's a light bulb right there. So maybe that was it. All right, where are we going? We can go over to the chapel. Okay. Special key, silver key. What does a silver key do? Conference room, archives, courtyard. Let's just do the archives. Let me in. Anything over here? No. Don't have the jet. Lose 2 steps. I mean, I have a ton of steps, so I guess. Let's go normal. Oh. Well, I can do that. Can't do that. I could do the walk-in closet and get 4 items. I don't want to do this in case I lose half my steps. Alright, what do we got? Electronic key card. Ooh, 10 steps, a key, and a gem. Black Pond. Have I done the walk-in closet before? Do I have the Black Pond written down for that? Walk-in closet, Black Pond. Yes, I do. Okay. Is this one of the ones that I don't technically know the letter for? No, that's this one over here. I've never been in this square once. The entire time. The sauna. That might not be a bad idea right now. That might not be a bad idea right now. Since we're almost probably towards the end of the day anyway. Ooh, that gem seems like it would be very hot. Is there anything else I'm missing in here? Okay, no. Alright, let's go south. I guess we're going... We could just go to the garage and go outside. Let's do that. I think we're going this way. I'm gonna have so many steps. I have 60 steps. Oops, nope, nope. All right, where are we going from here? We're going this way. I forgot what it looks like out here. Oh yeah, there's a gate over here. I don't think I can open it. At least not yet. Is there anything along the side of the house? Alright, what was the room we got over here again? Oh, it was the shrine, that's right. So there's no point going back in there. All right, let's go check out the fountain. I'm very curious about the fountain. There are coins and other things you can go down. I don't know if I should pick up these coins. They might be better left for tomorrow. In fact, I'm just going to leave those two there and see what happens. Ooh, fun. The basement door is locked. I need another key? Do I need another basement key? Do I need to access the antechamber again? Okay. There was a mine over here. Where do you access the mine from? I could have swore I walked in here one time. Why is the door closed now? I walked in there once. Why is it closed off? I don't remember closing it. Is there anywhere where I can use my handy dandy light things on fire thing? Oh, was it down here? No. Oh, it was down here. That's right. That's right. This is the way. Aha. Ooh, what is this? What is this? You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add a tunnel to your drafting pool? No. Of course I would. Damn right I would. Okay. Scripps Mining Company Evacuation Department. The Complete Manifest. 6/18/1918. The complete manifest for all the evacuation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It is unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of the site. A month ago, I believe the discovery of gemstones in the cavern. But now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. This doesn't seem like something that would have like information that you like need long term, but I'm going to take a screenshot anyway. Foreman note. Foreman tunnel note. Okay. I'm super glad that I thought to come down here. That's awesome. I don't see anything else to do. I wonder if those will stay on permanently. Not that I need them to. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Okay. Well, I still need to find out where the other two things are for these. I found these two a long time ago, and I just haven't gotten the other ones. Is there anything else to do today? Not that I can think of. I'm curious if these coins will be here tomorrow. And if they'll be there every day. And if it... The problem with the fact that I've only thrown a few coins in there is that if I need to fill it back up to get more coins, that seems very tedious. I don't think there was any chests or anything in here to open. Is there anything else? Any ways I didn't check? No, I went to every room. I don't think there's really anything more to do. All right. We're going to do one more day. We're going to do one more day, and then I'll probably call it a stream after that. Still got the top room of the entrance hall and two... What? Did I miss something? Top room of the entrance hall. Was there an open spot there? Did I? Let's go back. Oh yeah, I did. You're right. You're right. I did miss that. I did miss that. Oh well. It's too late now. Alright, 7 coins there. Let's go back out here. Is this empty? It is. How many coins are in there? 2. I should have left that other one alone. Alright. Question is, do I fill it back up if I can? And then go back to pushing coins in there at the end of every day? Man, can you imagine if I knew that from the beginning? I'd have so many coins. Trading Post Root Cellar Hovel. You know, I have a ton of steps today because I got the extra steps. So trading steps instead of gems for special rooms seems like a good idea. All right. I've already read this now. This is what I need to figure out. Because if we're adding 4 plus 5 is 9. Multiplied by 2 is 18. Divided by 9 is 2. Subtracting 2 is 0. That's if we're just doing it left to right order of operations. If we're doing... anything else? If you're multiplying 2 by 9, that would be 18. And then this would be 9 minus 18. It'd be negative 9. That does make sense. I think this is supposed to equal 0. I think. Oh, did I not turn this on last time? Did I miss that? Or is that the first one I turned on? Oh no, that's the first one I turned in. I was about to say, I've been in the hovel a few times. I doubt I missed that. But it's been a while. Alright, I don't see any items or anything in here. I guess let's go. Man, I had all those extra steps too. It would have been nice. I should have... Oh well. The things I really wanted was... the vault and the coat check, and I don't think I had the diamonds for that. Alright, the parlor is always good. Closet, den. Let's just get the gems. Okay. The puzzle is harder than it seems. Okay. This box is empty. This box is empty. These are both telling the truth, and this is a lie. This is the easiest one. That's funny. All right. Courtyard Mechanarium. Well, I don't have any mechanics rooms. Does it add doors if you add those rooms later? Or is it only right now? I'm going to get the items. I know it's kind of potentially cutting me off, but it's early. We still have 2 potential ways to go. Yeah, too early. That's what I was thinking. It's not rush hour. I wouldn't think so. That'd be kind of weird. Oh man, these are terrible. I mean, the kitchen might be okay. I do have 10 steps. So you're spending 3 steps just to get more steps, to buy more steps. So I don't know. I'm just going to do the spare room. The attic, 8 items, 9 steps required. I don't know. That might be worth it. But again, that would be cutting us off. We'd only have one way to go. We'd only have one way to go. Is it worth the risk? Yeah. This might be the shortest day ever. We'll see. This might be the shortest day ever. Key. Broken thing. Oh, and we have a chest as well. Do the items in the chest count as items? I doubt it. But maybe. Oh yeah, here was a note. I think I got that one. April 12th. Did I write down that date? April 12th? I don't think I did. April 12th. Or at least I didn't write it down in my section of dates. I might have written it down in the attic notes. Or just the room notes. I need to organize my notes better. What is this? What is this? There's a treasure note. Okay, so I need to make it all. I need to make it over to the west side. That's where I'm all cut off from. Okay. Did I get all the items? The chest counts as one item? That makes sense. Did I get everything? Didn't feel like I picked up 8 items, but maybe I did. How many did I pick up? I picked up the treasure map, the metal detector, lockpick. That's 4. The chest. Was there some gems and keys in there? I don't remember. I don't see anything else. I think I got everything. I say as I check for the 5th time. Okay, well, hopefully we can go north. And I can make it over to that one area where the treasure map is. All right, the core yard. That's not that great. The corridor lets us go north. This lets us go west. I'm gonna go to the corridor. Anything on the ground? I don't see anything. Okay. Ooh, passageway. I really want to go east, so we're gonna do that. Or west. Ah, I'm using all my steps. There's the back of the foundation. All right, laboratory I hate. The archives I kind of like because I want to get to that one area. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's the 5th rank. So, right here. Any items anywhere? I don't see anything. So let's go this way. Laundry room. Reading nook will let us go north, so I want to do that one. Let's get a key. Oh, I forgot I have the metal detector on me. The library, I don't know if I want to do that one because I want to be able to go north. But this one doesn't let us go north either. This one may let us go north. But it could be completely cut off too. So I'm going to do the library. Maybe we can go over to the foundation. Why was my metal detector going off? Did I miss something in here? I don't want to go back out. All right. Okay. Ooh, I love the rotunda. Because that will definitely let me go north. Chamber of Mirrors, if I do this one, I'd have to back out and come all the way back over this way, and I really don't want to do that. This is I'm already down 25 steps. It's costing me a ton of steps, but I really want to know what this treasure map is. These both suck. Rotate floor. Oh, I can rotate them. What? All right, the chapel makes sense now. I forgot that I could rotate. Is that something I can only do today, or is it only from the rotunda you can do that? Wait up, what? Okay, let's see what this treasure is over here. The garage, the den. Let me do the den. Okay, the treasure map said there was a thing here. What's so special about this spot now? This looks like the spot, okay. Now to find something to dig with. Come on, I have to find a shovel? I have to find a shovel? I mean, this is hard floor. You're not going to dig through that. Come on. Ah. That sucks. I really wish the attic would have had a shovel now. All right, give me a courtyard. Courtyard? Walk-in closet. 4 items. Would they have a shovel in the walk-in closet? Somehow I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Archive floor plan. Do I risk that? Cost me 3 steps. Man, I started the day, I was like, oh, I have so many steps. It's not going to be a big deal. I'm going to risk it. Bedroom. Okay. You don't get to die. Courtyard. Secret passage, and then let's get a garden thing. Let's do a garden. Or a green room. Those tend to have shovels in them. Oh, the cloister. Wasn't there a thing about the cloister? It was like... It was like you need to push at the base of 2 pillars or something like that. Sort by date. Where is it? Where's my note on that? It was in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. You need a kitchen. For the steps? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. This is going to cost me 9 steps, but man, I really feel like I need to do it. Oh, but I can't drag this. I don't have a shovel. Is there a shovel in here? Please tell me there's a shovel. Can I pull down on her arm? Was this a complete waste? This might have been a complete waste. This might have been a complete waste. Look behind the statue. Ooh, good call. Allowance. All right, never mind. It was not a complete waste. What is this note? Mr. Nogila, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working. So I'm stealing somebody else's allowance. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it's much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Mrs. Babbage. All right. Not a waste. Not a waste. All right. Let's hopefully find a shovel. Lockpick. I'm out of keys. No, don't want to do that. Well, this one's an electronic key card, which I don't have. Hopefully this door's unlocked, or I can pick it. All right. Redraw floor plan. I can do the boudoir and get extra dice, and then I'll be able to redraw 3 floor plans. Although I'm getting low on steps. This is still note number 4. Yeah, that's not going to change. Come on, give me something with a shovel. Give me the courtyard that has a shovel. Oh, this is going to take me down to 5 steps. This is brutal. Shovel? Shovel? No shovel. I have a chest. Man, if I'm not able to get a shovel. Wonderful. I think the day's almost over anyway. I think the day's about over anyway. So I'm not sure if it really matters which one I choose. Well, I already chose one. I could come back down here. I would be down to 2 steps at that point. I can't make it back down to the den. Unless I find a kitchen. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Wait up, no, the doors are locked. The doors are locked, so that's useless anyway. That's right. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was a waste. All right, that pretty much ended the day. That sucks. That really sucks. I think the attic ended up being a mistake. I can't draw any more rooms. If I walk anywhere, I'm just going to run out of steps. Yeah, it's a bad move. I did poorly. All right. I don't know if there's anything really to do the rest of the day. I only have 2 steps. I have all this gold, all these diamonds. Ugh, it's really annoying. Roll for a freezer? Well, I can't roll now because this door is locked. I don't have a key. Unless that'll let me try to lockpick it again. This door's locked still seems too difficult to pick. And I don't have a key card. So if I go here and here, I should have gone up to the West Wing Hall. I should have tried to open this door. I saw the cloister with 2 doors, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't tried those doors yet. I forgot that I had. I forgot that I had tried them and they were locked. Maybe I should have gone down to the chapel and gone this way. That's annoying. So I don't think I can make it anywhere. Maybe if I enter the bedroom, because I have, this will be 1 step. This will be 0. Right? But as soon as I enter, it should add 2. Okay. So I'm not quite dead yet. But as soon as I go down to the den and to the chapel, I'll be dead. Or just too tired, exhausted. Whatever the game says it is. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm just going to call it. And I'm probably just going to have to call it a stream too. It's been a long stream. We're at 4.5 hours almost. All right. Well, we got some stuff today. It didn't feel as satisfying as the last stream where I found, like, I finally got to the antechamber and I made it to the basement. Although I did get I got that tunnel, which was super helpful. I did add some permanent bonuses, which was super helpful. I kind of figured out the room where you raise and lower water levels, so it wasn't a useless stream by any means. It's just that last time I finished on such a like high of finding those big moments of getting through the basement and getting into the antechamber finally and all that sort of thing. So anyway, let's save and quit.